Hi, welcome to the Trauma Flavored Chapters podcast. I'm so excited. Okay. Anyways, I'm your host, Serenity, and welcome to our intro episode. I want to do an intro episode to introduce myself and introduce the podcast so you're not lost and you're like, what the heck is going on? Who are you? What are you doing? So, yeah, I'm going to start out with my intention for the podcast. So, I want to create peer connection through this podcast. There has been just so many times that I have been going through, as you can probably tell from the title, trauma, a lot of traumatic experiences throughout my life, and I have felt very alone and very disconnected from people, and I don't want you to feel like that, and I don't want you to feel like you don't have anyone to relate to in those aspects. So I want to start the trauma flavored chapters to share my really, really heavy experiences with you. No filters, all TMI. That's a really big thing about me, is that I'm a very big non-TMI girly. And I'm just gonna come with like no bullshit, no filters, none. I'm just gonna give it to you straight of all the experiences that I've been through so that you have someone to connect with. That is the biggest thing. And my biggest purpose of this podcast is just connection. And yeah, I'm just so excited to share myself with the world and just share all of my experiences with you. It's kind of been a little scary, not gonna lie. I've just been a little overwhelmed because I share my energy in such a open way on a regular basis, but this is such a different way of sharing my energy. It is really just putting it out there. So I'm excited. I have like let go of the fear overall and just have been really ready to share with you just everything. And not being scared of being judged and not being scared of will it be perceived the right way, because I know if you're listening to this and I know if you found this podcast that you're meant to hear this and we're meant to connect with each other, and that just means the world to me, because that's just what I truly believe. And even like when I meet people in my day-to-day life, I'm like, I was meant to meet you, and there's no coincidence of me being like, oh, I don't know if I was meant to meet this person. I know it's meant to be. So I am just so excited. I'm so excited. So what else? What else? Oh, the structure of the podcast. So we're gonna be doing past chapters. So it'll be like one episode of different things that have been going on or have gone on, whatever. and and then we're gonna do healing chapters. So after one experience I'll share with you, I'll do a separate episode on what I have done to heal, what I've been doing to heal, and kind of just what's going on now. And then we're going to be doing current chapters. So I want to drop in on a regular basis and do current chapters of just like what the heck is going on with me. Because there's probably something going on with me. So there's also just been so many times that I have called a friend or talked to just random people. Like literally just the other day, I was at the grocery store and I was picking up some drinks for my friends, and I could just feel this lady's energy at the counter, and she was just like not having a good day. And I felt like very similar to her the whole day. I was like, I am on the edge of tears. I don't know what the fuck is in the air. And she kept saying sorry, 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 and was like literally about to cry. And I was like, I feel the exact same way today. Like I've been wanting to cry all day. And she's like, oh my god, I just want to cry. And I was like, you can't. I'm about to leave the store. It'll just be you. So I was like, girl, go cry. So yeah, there's just been a lot of times that you run into people and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if you, but I hope you do, because it's so nice and like refreshing when you run into a stranger or even talk to a friend and you're just like, oh my god, the same thing is happening, or similar. So I want that similar energy to this podcast where you can tap in and see what's going on and can relate to it. So yeah, biggest thing is just being able to relate. And yeah, current chapters, healing chapters. Oh, we'll also have guest episodes. So I'm gonna have some of my friends on so you can hear their experiences. I would love to have my friends on too, just to like learn about them, because I feel like there's not a lot of times that I'm like sitting and like writing, because I want to write down questions for them to answer. So I'm excited to like get to know my friends on a deeper level and for you to get to know them. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bunch of different people on, so you get to learn from their experiences, and oh, we'll also have some surprises. I was gonna tell you what the surprise is, but I'm not going to. I want to keep it a surprise so you're like really caught off guard in the most positive way possible. I hope you like surprises. I'm a big surprise person, so yeah, that is a big thing. Hmm. What else? What else? Oh, I wanted to share a little bit about me and just different aspects of me. I love spirituality. I love manifesting. I love learning and evolving. I love taking my experiences and what I've gone through and just learn through them and kind of just like skim over them, or just like look through my experiences of what, like, why did I go through this? There's not, I feel like there, not, maybe there isn't always a why, but yeah, kind of why am I going through this, to learn from it. And there's usually patterns. When you look through your experiences, you're like, that's why I keep doing the same thing over and over again. Time to shift. So that is a really big thing about me. I love rewiring my brain, is probably the biggest thing that I enjoy doing, is learning from my experiences and then shifting my mindset to be able to absorb the information and move forward. So I wanted to share a couple of those things so that you kind of know what I'll be talking about and a couple aspects about me. Oh, another thing is that I really love witchy stuff. I just love, like, oh, I love witchy shit. So I'm witchy girly. I love my sage. I love all that random stuff. And I know not everyone is into those things. I know sometimes you hear like witchy stuff or spirit. But I want you to know that I have friends that are like completely different backgrounds than me, like believing God, and I think that manifesting and praying are the same thing. I believe like being spiritual or like religious are very similar things. So I want you to be able to drop in here no matter your background, whatever's going on. I want you to be able to come here and sit with me. I also would love, like, take me for a walk. Freaking have, like, I have my coffee right here. Have your coffee with me. I probably am going to be recording these usually in the morning. So have your coffee with me. Go for a run. Freaking take me for a drive. I just want to hang out with you. So yeah, I keep saying it. I'm so excited. And this feels very freeing. And I hope that you can feel the same way through me sharing these experiences with you. So I think that's about it. I'm trying to think of anything else. We talked about kind of the structure of the podcast. What else? Oh, that's another thing. At the end of each episode, I want to do a flavor club. I want you to join my flavor club. So, the flavor club, you're wondering, what is that? It will be the comment section. So, whatever platform you're on, the comment section, I just want you to comment below how you're feeling. What's your flavor? What's going on? And it can be food related. It can be whatever flavor you want it to be. But yeah, I want a whole flavor club down below. So then it's not gonna be just me sharing with you. I want you to be able to share with me. If you want to DM me your flavor as well, I'll link my Instagram down below. So please connect, share your experiences, whatever you want to share. But I want to share my flavor. What is my flavor today? Also, I don't know if you can see my dog. My dogs will be here. I think he is below the camera, but you might see some dogs. You might see some animals. But what is my flavor today? I feel like it's a thin mint. I don't know why. I feel like it's a mint of some sort, a thin mint. Oh, what are those freaking mints from the movie theaters? They're like round, they're like covered in chocolate. I don't think those are thin mints, but whatever those are, I feel like I am a mint of some sort today because I feel very like refreshed. I feel like fresh energy, fresh, fresh, something like that. So yeah, I'll comment below if you want. Mine is fresh peppermint of some sort or a mint, thin mint. So yeah, what is your flavor? And I'm also gonna let you know, just at the end of each episode, it is up to you to choose your flavor of the day. It's not anybody else's. It is up to you to create your flavor of the day, and I really want you to feel empowered in your flavor. So I think that's about it. If I missed anything, I'll put it in the next episode. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for taking time out of your day to drop in with me. I am so excited to drop into the next episode with you. And yeah, I love you, and I will talk to you later. Mwah.